When my male friends get into a relationship, I really alter the friendship dynamic. I do it because I love and respect my friend and respect their partner too. I'd hate to be the friend that makes his lady feel weird and or insecure for no reason. I call and text less too. I know they're my boy and I don't need to prove anything. I don't need your girlfriend to know that I know what your favorite food is. She is just getting to know you. Me sharing things like that with her is very malicious in my eyes, very nasty business. So, in terms of respecting your friend of the opposite sex when they get into a relationship, what do you guys think about that? Do you agree with the young lady? Do you think that things should change the dynamics, or do you think that things could, stay the same? They have, this is your friend. You done seen 3 or 4 boyfriend and girlfriends come or go. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
what do you think?
I have, I mean, we can, I have a very detailed opinion on this if I can go first.
Sure, go ahead.
All right. So I actually have a long standing, I guess, mantra, creed. Men and women can't be friends. Okay. So, I mean, long standing. And here's why: men do not benefit from being friends with women, not primarily. And when it comes to a woman and a man being friends, y'all give us men too much credit. A lot of dudes are not going to like what I'm about to say, but it's still true. Men will wait for probably an eternity to sleep with you. All right. On my YouTube channel, I have a nice little short detailing how on TikTok, I got a lot of views, a lot of comments.
What's the name of your channel? Shout it out.
Yeah, it's just Trigger Mike.
Oh,
it just says Trigger Mike.
Go find Trigger Mike at Trigger Mike on YouTube.
All right. Yeah. So here's why men and women can't be friends. And I'll detail that. You can be an acquaintance, you can be a colleague, but friend is a very special term that we got to leave reserved for certain people in our life. If you have a real platonic friend as a man, she better have moved over into the family category. All right. So you have to be disgusted and almost repulsed at the thought of having intimate sexual relations with that woman. Now, if let's say my wife, because I only have two actual friends from days past.
Hold on, wait, you have 2 wives?
Shut up, Bruiser. No, because everybody gonna think that's true because I'm African. I deal with that on the daily. Okay, so
you said because you're African.
Yeah, they're gonna think it's true.
Yeah,
So, and the caveat is that we can no longer be friends if you are not willing to transform into a family friend. If you are not willing to be friends with my wife, this relationship, we can have the memories we share. It is now over. All right. And because they think about me the same way I think about them, they were overjoyed, and they even pushed like, please let me meet her. When can we come and join our families together in fellowship? And that's the way it's supposed to be. Men sometimes do not want to let go of some female that, and say, oh, this is our friend. Let me tell you from a personal standpoint, because people don't use personal examples. There were women that thought I was their friend, so to speak, and they got a man or a boyfriend that they felt serious about. And we're like, hey, do you guys want to meet? Hell no, I don't want to meet him. I secretly was interested in you. Mm-hmm. He won. I'm out. Period. Like, we got to start telling the truth.
Did you tell them that?
Yes.
One of my platonic friends didn't want to meet my man. Red flag right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Period. Like, men will like y'all give us too much credit.
You're not really my friend. We're not friends.
We will like I tell you all the time. Let me tell you, men do not benefit from being friends. Y'all actually benefit from being friends with us. You can get male attention, you can get male protection. All right, but we do not benefit. In fact, it's actually dangerous for us to be friends with you.
I just don't agree with that. Especially, I think that some colleagues can be friends. I think you can have
colleagues. They're colleagues.
That's the thing. Even if they're not your direct colleagues, meaning we went to school together. I have a good male friend. We went to school together. We both went to school for journalism, right? He works for DC, for Fox DC. Good day Fox. Good day DC, sorry. Right? We are good friends. We're colleagues. Like we never worked together in any kind of capacity after college. But we're still friends. We're still cool. We still see each other at events or whatever may happen. And we use each other as a resource. So when there's different things that he needs that comes to marketing and different things that he's doing, he reaches out. Same thing, vice versa. I don't think that
you're conflating.
I don't think you can call that a friend.
Yeah, y'all are conflating.
You're saying that men don't benefit from having friendships with women just don't make any sense, considering how women are out here. Women are really, especially Black women, elevating in lots of different spaces. So it would behoove you to have Black women as friends that you can have in your circle, especially ones that are doing well, entrepreneurs. If there's lawyers, there's doctors, there's people that work in political.
Absolutely. I don't want you to get what I was saying.
Like, you don't need to be friend. Like,
you're
you
conflating. You're taking what I said out of context, Kayla. I said you cannot be friends. That is your colleague. What you just described is a colleague. Here's why. That man gets a girlfriend or a wife. Can you call him to help you change your flat tire at 10 p.m. at night?
Well, obviously, no.
And so he's not your friend. That's what friends do.
It's more like an acquaintance, or
he's an acquaintance or a colleague.
I mean, like I said, I guess he's more of a colleague, because I do have male friends.
Men can definitely benefit from female colleagues. They can definitely benefit from female acquaintances. We don't benefit from having female friends unless they are also friends with our wife. Now, one of my wife's friends can say, "I'm so sorry." So you have to call her and say, "I have no one else to call. Can you tell Mike to meet me here so he can change my tire? I'm afraid for my life. My wife will send me out there," because that's her friend and she's a family friend. So I don't want to conflate those two
both of y'all's friend at this point.
Well, I don't think there should be any time period where
I agree with that.
If you have a friend of the opposite sex, there should never be a time. If they're a real friend, there should never be a time or a moment where they don't want to meet your spouse, or they don't see your spouse as friend, as family. I like my friend Nick, like, this is like my brother. Like, I love Nick. I've seen Nick through a lot of different things. I've been there for Nick when he's been in toxic situations. I've, done, like, that's my boy. Like, we met freshman week. We've been friends since then. It's been 15 years. You know what I'm saying? So you can make real friends. I just think that, like you said, you can't see them as attractive. Like,
exactly.
I am
move
not
them over into family. He's your family now.
Nick thinks I'm pretty, but I don't think Nick is attracted to me either.
Yeah, so you moved him over into that category of family, right? So that's what I mean. If somebody's like has the urgency, like, oh, you got a man, I got to meet him. Our baby's gonna play together.
He want to know who they are, and he want to know he want to. Man, he ready to call you out, like, not to your face, but after he meets you, he gonna be like, "Nah, Kayla," or whatever he want to say. You know what I mean? He want to meet.
I'm trying to put people on game, because people don't understand how long men will wait in the cut, and we've all done it. That's what I'm saying. We'll wait in the cut. Like, I literally can tell you, probably 80% of the girls that thought I was their quote unquote friend, I ended up smashing them. I waited as long as it took. You got a man? Okay, don't call me. Then we can pick back up and we can go out, yada, yada. And I ended up having sex with them. Now, under the comment that I wanted to highlight under one of my TikTok posts was that the lady said she's been quote unquote friends with this guy for 25 years. He doesn't want to meet her husband. And whenever he gets drunk, he tries to hit on her and tell her that he's her dream girl.
Oh my God. That's not her friend.
She knows that's not her friend. Exactly. So
she knows that he's not a friend.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's not going to work. Like, if a man is around, what I'm really saying is that men, we know we don't benefit from friendship with a woman unless we get to have a sexual relationship with you. I'm trying to give y'all a game on how men think. So I know what y'all think we are good for. It's like, oh, he's so cool. He's always protective over me. That is him waiting in the cut for you to catch you slipping. He knows everything about you. He knows when you're happy, when you're sad. He knows what you like to eat. He knows what type of bottle of wine to bring over when you eventually break up with that nigga. So you gotta watch out for that.
All right, so go ahead, B. Taylor. Look like you better go.
I've been on both ends. I had a guy friend for over 10 years, and that's been in love with me, but I am not attracted to him. So he's always been the friend. He's had girlfriends. It didn't matter. He's like, literally, I respect our friendship because I just want to be close to you. Like, I know I can't be with you, so therefore I want to be your friend. And he's been there for me as a friend throughout the years. When I was single, he would give me guy advice. He would give me advice as in when I was dating a guy, and it was
he was a simp.
Wait. So B Taylor, let's say you were in a serious relationship at a point.
I am, and I had to cut him off because
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. I didn't want to bring up your
He was do that to you and you cut him off.
I had
Wait,
to
hold
cut him
on.
off, and I had to cut off a 10-year friendship because he was, there was a time where he
That was
called
your husband, girl. Now look at you.
Wait.
He had to go.
Nah, I'm messing.
So B Taylor, I didn't want to bring up your current personal life. That's what I was kind of asking about, like in the
No,
past.
I'm in a relationship. I'm in a serious relationship, and when we got serious and together, my boyfriend,
you had to cut the man off.
Yeah, because he called at night and he texted me some things. He basically was telling me, like, confessing his love and said that
I love you and I always loved you
for me.
Wait.
And
yeah, he did that this time because he knew you were serious about this one.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Ooh, damn!"
Well,
he was on some Avant shit. I got 4 minutes.
Wow.
So B Taylor, I think this is. I mean, I'm glad that you shared that, and I have a question that I think could be very important. So if you know that this person is in love with you, and you don't really want to be with them, and they're not your real friend because you have to cut them off if you get into a serious relationship, why would you keep them? Like, why wouldn't you just kind of let them know, let them go?
Because women benefit from
just gave my hand job or something.
I'll be honest of how this even started. I met him in college, and I feel like they're gonna chew me up with this one, but whatever. It is what it is. I met him in college because I dated his friend, and I met him when I went on a date with the friend, and he introduced me to all of his roommates, and he was one of them. And I introduced him to one of my friends, but she didn't really like him. I was trying to get them to talk. So me and him would talk at times because I would talk about his friend and he would talk about my friend. And then somehow in between that, he ended up falling in love with me and falling for me because he just liked my personality and we would talk all the time. And I was like, whoa, what are you doing? Like, but me and his homeboy didn't work out. So it was like we were just always friends. And I was like, no, be respectful. I don't want to cross that boundary because that was your homeboy.
He gonna go around treating women like shit now.
So
that's not her fault.
No. Can I just say something real quick?
Traumatize that boy.
Can I just say something real quick?
I think that at a certain point, when you're the person, and I'm not just saying to you, B Taylor, because I mean, people, I'm not judging your situation at all, but like just generally speaking, from my opinion, I think that if someone else is very attached or in love or whatever, I think the onus is on you, to, set those boundaries, because the other person is going to kind of be there getting their heart broken or being sad or whatever the case. And like, I just think that if you're the one that knows that you're not serious, but they are, I think you should just extend that courtesy to the person and just say, you know what? And I don't think that's a rare occurrence for people to do that, regardless of gender, like keep someone around that maybe makes them feel good, or, they have a good time with them, but they know that as soon as they get with somebody else, that friend is going to be kicked to the curb.
Like JB said, you created a savage. You could have gave, before you broke up with him for 10 years, you could have gave him a hand job. You could have gave him a hand job.
You want to?
You could have gave him a hand job. You could have let him see that ass.
Can I say this, B. Taylor? Can I say this?
He knew, and I told him, I said, and I tried to cut him off, and he said, I don't care. I just want to be your friend. That's that. If this has been 10 years where I distanced myself for like years, relationships, and he still always kept in contact and still wanted to talk to me, that's on him. And yeah, like he was somebody that and he would say it like, I know you're only talking to me because, blah, blah, blah. Like I probably wanted some attention or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And
you just created a pookie. You just created a pookie.
No, but you know what? I can't lie. There are people that are infatuated to you at the point that they will do this, and for years.
But you still
y'all still lead them on. That's a damn shame.
No, never let them on. Let them know. Listen, I am not interested.
Yeah.
No, so I can't even put
y'all.
That
women don't know how they be. Y'all don't know how y'all be leading men on.
You know what? Men do this too.
Wait. Let me give him pushback. Let me give him pushback.
Women oh, listen, I'm just chilling. I'm just cool.
Well, we giving you the D though.
No.
But that's what I'm saying.
Women don't even give you ain't giving them nothing. Like you ain't sending them no booty pics and nothing.
Hold
like,
on, Bruiser. Men will tell women, I'm just cooling. I'm not looking for a relationship. I just want to be friends. I just want to cool. And then they will start doing relationship things, start having sex with you, start bringing you around.
If we gonna have you, we gonna at least value your time.
Hold on. Start treating you like y'all are in a relationship. So it's the same thing. You can't sit here and say women that do that tell men, I don't want anything with you. I'm not
okay. So ask her.
And he says, let's still be friends. And you tell a girl you don't want to be with her, right? You don't want to be with her, but you still hang out with her and you still let her suck your dick.
Yeah, because listen, your time, you cannot get your time back.
And then you feel some kind of way when she wants to be with you. Like, it's totally different because
you warned her, but you're not allowing her to waste her time. Like, so you let that dude waste 10 years of his life.
We're not giving them sex. We're not giving them sex. You're giving women. There are men that are giving women sex.
I was sleeping with him and still telling him all of this stuff.
You probably took a nap on the couch with him.
Literally,
you took a nap on the couch with him, right?
If I was taking a boundary for him and saying, no, I don't want to be with you, I'm not attracted. I literally said, I'm not attracted.
Did you spoon with him?
No, I've never.
No spooning, none of that. Just like hang out, come out to the, a bar, hang out.
I think y'all are on different wavelengths.
It's literally just conversation.
Because I'm talking about the women that don't have sex with the dude or nothing, and he's wasting his own time staying there.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's pushing the envelope to stay around with her. So that's his fault, not the woman's fault, because he clearly could go find something else to do. And that's what I'm saying about how crafty women are. But let me make this point. So B. Taylor, you see how when women say, but we were friends first, that's how crafty men are. They mean that this dude just stuck around until you were available, learned everything about you. He basically did the old age equivalent of sliding in your DM. He had to find out about you, everything you like, so he can eventually warm up to you and strike when the iron was hot. That's why when every time a woman says, oh, we were friends first, I'd be like, nah, he was studying you first. You were his object of observation. But in your case, it didn't work out.
Well, I would say and that's why I was trying to say, like, I've been on both sides. Like, I literally have a friend from Guatemala, and he's genuinely my friend. Like, his father died. Like, I was there. Like, my house burned down. He was there. His family was there. My family knows his family. He's in a relationship. He's happy about my relationship. We went out to go drink together, have fun. It's never been like that. He's literally like my little brother. Like, he's probably like 3 years younger than me. He's like literally like my little brother. We're able to be friends. He's never been disrespectful. I don't know if it's a cultural thing or what, but he's never been disrespectful.
And how have y'all met before? How did y'all meet?
In college.
In college, okay. I'll be real with you, because I love when women do this. Y'all give all of these.
Ain't no dude in college trying to be your friends. Trust me.
Listen. Y'all don't. Let's do the test.
Not true. I believe college is the only place that people make real platonic relationships. Like people that meet at work and shit. Like whatever.
No,
college is the only place that I feel like real platonic. Like
these dudes 19, 20, 21 trying to smash.
Wait. I want Kayla, Saida, K, and B. Taylor. Every man that you think is actually your friend, if he's not in a relationship, so I don't want you to mess up whatever he got going on with his girl, send him a text saying, listen, I don't mean
don't do that.
I am really horny, and can you come over?
Do that. You end up getting that.
Cannot do that.
Actually,
what he said.
Wait,
they ain't gonna do it. They're not gonna do that.
I've done something.
I want to test it. I'm gonna do it
see what he says.
Say it about her phone.
Wait, she said she's gonna do it live?
I'm saying I've actually done that with a guy that was like an older guy that I was friends with, an older
Call
man.
him.
And he told me, I'll never sleep with you. So I pretended and I said, well, I actually really wanted you for so long. I want you to come over here right now and take off all my clothes. Like, I'm just so lonely. I said all this stuff.
If you said all that, he wasn't buying it. He thought
after he told me he would never do that. He was in the store. He was.
Oh my God, Sayana sent the text.
Let me do the little solo
Did
layout.
you-
Yeah, man.
Did you hit him with the
Do
you
it again,
up?
Saida.
Hey, call him so we can hear it.
What?
Ah! Let's get this.
Hold on,
Let's
what did he
on.
translate that shit?
Let's
Let's
do
get
this
it.
freaking.
What'd he say?
Let's
All
get
right,
experimentation
so we're
going
gonna do.
on.
We're gonna.
What did he say? Come by the
Hey,
crib.
it better be
Hold on,
genuine.
hold on,
too. You
hold
better
on.
not be.
Wait.
You better not be.
We're
I
doing
am-
a social.
I
we're doing
am
a social
confident.
experiment.
I am confident enough that he's gonna say like wrong window, what the fuck, or something
No,
like
wait,
that. I
wait,
am
wait.
confident
Let's get
enough.
some context here. Is he somebody
Wrong
that you
window.
feel like he's moved you over into the family little sister category, like little cousin category?
What do you mean?
So what I was saying is
Just stop while
the
the house is
female friends
burning.
that I
The
have-
house is about to burn down, bro.
the female
I'm
friends
sorry.
that
He's
I have,
talking.
they've moved over into the family category. I will get repulsed about the thought of having sex with them. So they're like play cousins, and they're also friends with my wife now that I'm married. If he looks at you like that, it's a lost cause. But I'm talking about someone you're not sure about, that you want to
That's
fence
that,
about.
that. This is my point. This is my
Okay.
point, and this is exactly what I needed for people to understand the difference. That we might have to separate and stop calling everybody our friends.